Whatever side you're on in the debate over journalism these days, you're not going to like some of what I have to say. President Trump is engaged in the most direct, sustained assault on a free press in our history. He has done everything he can to delegitimize the media since becoming president. Mr. Trump has tweeted about fake news more than 100 times. On February 17th, the president tweeted this: "The fake news media is not my enemy, it is the enemy of the American people." And that was precisely his point. If we report negatively about something he's doing, we're hurting the country. But don't take it from me. Listen to Bill McRaven, a Navy SEAL for 37 years, who became the head of U.S. Special Forces, the man in charge of the mission that killed Osama bin Laden. After the president's tweet, he told students,
"This sentiment may be the greatest threat to democracy in my lifetime."
It turns out McRaven may have understated the threat. A poll a couple of weeks ago found 46% of voters believe major news organizations make up stories about President Trump. But there's another side to this debate. Even if President Trump is trying to undermine the press, when he talks about bias in the media, I think he has a point. A few examples. On November 10th last year, just 2 days after the election, here was the lead story in the New York Times. The American political establishment reeled on Wednesday as leaders in both parties began coming to grips with 4 years of President Donald J. Trump in the White House, a once unimaginable scenario that has now plunged the U.S. and its allies and adversaries into a period of deep uncertainty about the policies and impact of his administration. On February 6th, this was the lead on the CBS Evening News.
"It has been a busy day for presidential statements divorced from reality."
I could go on. Now, I'm sure some of you hear those comments and you think they're spot on. But ask yourself honestly, do they belong on the front page of the New York Times or the lead of the Evening News? I believe many reporters think this president has gone so far over the line bashing the media, it's given them an excuse to cross the line themselves, to push back. As tempting as that may be, I think it's a big mistake. We are not players in the game, we are umpires or observers, trying to be objective witnesses to what is going on. That doesn't mean we're stenographers. If the president or anyone we're covering says something untrue or does something questionable, we can and should report it. But we shouldn't be drawn into trying to match the people we cover in invective. It's not our role. We're not as good at it as they are. And we're giving up our special place in our democracy.